All around the nation, students struggle with standardized testing. Since 1838, students have been dealing with these laborious tests. But why haven't we evolved to try something else? Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about how standardized testing has no place in today's world. First of all, what is the goal of standardized testing? Many of us have taken standardized tests, but do you know what it's supposed to do? They are supposed to measure how much information a student is learning. But is it doing its job? The answer to this is no. There are too many factors that affect the results of standardized testing. One of them is carelessness. In an article written by Valerie Strauss from the Washington Post, she stated that most students do not take standardized tests very seriously. In fact, some purposely try to fail since they believe that it's not going to affect them in any way. The other is anxiety. If there is a child who is taking a test, he or she, according to studies done by various universities, is prone to be anxious. This anxiety will lead to worse test results, and these two combined bring inaccurate measurements of student knowledge and growth. How does this impact us? This inaccurate measurement causes students to be put in interventions and classes they do not need to be, and in which they do not learn anything. This brings us to our next question. How are standardized testings affecting the school curriculum? Imagine you were a third grader who loved to sketch. Your school had an art program which nurtured these hobbies, starting from the 4th grade. And then, as you were about to go into 4th grade, the No Child Left Behind Act, which made every school in every state take standardized testing, was passed. To make up for the time used in standardized testing, your school removed the art program. How would you feel? A lost opportunity, a lost ambition. Ever since President Bush's No Child Left Behind Act hit every school in every state, what students have been learning has been drastically affected. The standardized testing is affecting the school curriculum heavily, reducing opportunities in art, music, physical education, and more. This significantly impacts not just the amount of things a student learns, but also reduces opportunities that students might have for a career in these specific electives. That is not the only impact on the school curriculum. In fact, the standardized testing that has been implemented has also replaced traditional good teaching practices with a new type of teaching to the test, or the drill and kill method. These methods are the methods that include just rote memorization, boring classes, and notes in order to prepare a student for a test. Everyone here has probably experienced this type of learning. For example, let's say you have a test on the periodic table of elements, and you have to memorize them. Let's say you successfully do this. Do you think you're going to remember all of those properties or even use them in everyday life? More importantly, do you think that you are going to solve a problem with this memorized knowledge? Probably not. This is the problem with standardized testing that caused this. It completely eradicates critical thinking you would use in everyday life in the future. The absence of this skill in the next generation could virtually affect everything. What should we do? We must evolve. We must change. We need to remove standardized testing. We must protest to replace standardized testing with better, alternative means of measuring student knowledge, like grades, in which people actually try on, bringing back the removed curriculum and the critical thinking. But one thing is for sure, standardized testing must go. Thank you.